Hi everyone, I'm Rachel. I'm a high school science teacher in Denver, Colorado. This is my first year teaching high school. For the past 6 years, I was teaching middle school in the San Francisco Bay Area. So this is a big move for me, and I'm really excited to pursue my grad school work and learn a lot more about high school. So I made a little presentation, a little about me. At my former job, because I'm still new at this job, I had a couple different leadership roles. I was department chair of the science department. I was on the principals committee. I was on an NGSS cadre. Those are the new science standards. And I was on the ELD committee. I also got to take some kids on a trip to Japan for 10 days. There were two of us that got to go, and we took 14 kids and we did 10 days of homestay, and it was an amazing experience. I loved every minute of that. I've been to Japan 3 times now, and that was a totally different experience staying with a family. I also ran our school's 8th grade trip to Yosemite. We took 450 8th graders for a week to Yosemite, which is about 5 hours from where my school was. And I was the lead coordinator for that. So as you can imagine, there's a lot that goes into taking that many kids on a week-long trip. So coordinating buses, working with the national park, discipline stuff, medical stuff. And I loved it so much. I loved running that trip. I loved being in charge, knowing what was going on, coordinating everything, and being in Yosemite because it's the most beautiful place there is. So why do I want to be an administrator? I love planning, problem solving. I love knowing the big picture. I like to build relationships with not just my students, but staff, parents, community. I've been to several school board meetings. I've spoken out against things that I don't agree with, and spoken for things that I do agree with at school board meetings. I think I have a vision of how a school can and should be run. I have a lot of ideas that I would love to put into play when I do finally enter an administration role. And it just feels right. I think when I'm in charge and when I am doing administration stuff is when I feel most comfortable. I love teaching and I love my students, but I think I can have a bigger impact as an administrator. I'm really excited to start this program, and Happy New Year, everybody.